What's up, guys? It's M back again with another video. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. So, recently in current events, David Grusch, the whistleblower that came forward, that was talking about the secret programs in the government and the, extraterrestrial um, vehicles that the government has their hands on, and their backward engineering and the alien, or I guess he said biological entities that came inside those extraterrestrial vehicles. Well, recently it's came out that somebody is trying to sabotage him. Now that he's came forward to the oversight committee in Congress, they're trying to make him seem like a Looney Tune. There's this interview that I like to play for you guys, and it's basically, I think it's on Newsweek, I believe is the news source that I got it from. So if you guys hang tight, I'm going to play that or react to it and go from there. Okay. So correction, guys, it wasn't Newsweek. It was News Nation, so I do apologize. I just wanted to clarify where I got it from was News Nation, not Newsweek. I misread what it said, so I do apologize. Let's get into the video, guys. Sorry about that. All right, guys. So I got the video pulled up here. We're gonna go right to it and watch it. Okay.
News Nation's been following since the very beginning. Our exclusive interview with UFO whistleblower David Grusch sparked national attention when he claimed that the government has secretly been in possession of non-human spacecrafts. And now the service member says his medical records have been released to the press. And he believes the government is trying to damage his credibility now. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer is live in Miami. So, Brooke, what else did Grusch say?
Well, Kelly, in a statement to News Nation, UFO whistleblower David Grusch said somebody has leaked his private medical records. He believes it was someone in the intelligence community. Grusch said he learned that another media outlet, The Intercept, plans to publish an article highlighting his previous struggles with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, that he says he dealt with after serving in Afghanistan. Investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, who
So for you guys that don't know, you're not allowed to release somebody's medical records without their approval. And secondly, to go after a man because he's suffering from anxiety, depression, or for David Grush's case, post-traumatic stress is wrong in all different types of areas there. You're breaking HIPAA by releasing his medical records, and then you're going after this man because he served his country honorably and he's suffering from a mental illness that was caused while he was in service defending this country, which just goes to show you that the government is willing to go to any lengths or depth to damage or destroy a person's career if you don't follow along with what they want you to do.
initially interviewed the UFO whistleblower for News Nation, telling Chris Cuomo that Grusch believes the government may be behind the leak.
There was a thing called a temporary detention order, which transferred him to a medical psychiatric unit, an inpatient program, where he got the treatment that he needed. He assumed that the journalist had done his homework and just asked the local sheriff for the files. The sheriff has confirmed it did not come from him. The only other place that had this information is the intelligence community. Dave's personal files inside the intelligence community, where quite properly, when anybody is security assessed, things like this have to be looked at. And somebody
so that's the
inside the intelligence community leaked it.
All right, and today lawmakers already chiming in. Congressman Jared Moskowitz writing on Twitter, in a way, this only adds to David's credibility. Why leak something if this is all made up? You do this because he might be onto something, he wrote. Congressman Byron Donalds, a member.
So it kind of makes sense, like if you're going against the grain, if you're going against what they're trying to keep as the narrative in the government, the DOD, the Pentagon, the intelligence community out there, they don't want one of their own coming forward and basically releasing all these different types of things and ruining or tarnishing the reputation which they work so hard to I guess, keep a standard of. And in reality, the standard has already been put so low because nowadays people don't trust the government. They don't trust the Pentagon. They don't trust DOD. They don't trust, this intelligence committee, FBI, CIA, all these different agencies because of so many things that came out that they have lied about and they've done behind the scenes. And for this man to go out of his way and put his life, his career, all in jeopardy. And now, after he's come forward and said that the government has these alien crafts and these I forgot what it was called, but basically extraterrestrial entities inside these down aircraft. Um, it just goes to show you they didn't like what he was saying, and now they're trying to shut him up or trying to make him seem like he's loony, like a Looney Tune, or he has these these mental problems that he's not telling. You can't take him as a credible source because of his post traumatic stress, which is bull crap. It's baloney. And any person that served their country, doesn't matter if they're a woman or man, put their life on the line and they come back with mental illness, anxiety, depression, post traumatic stress, or whatever you may have should be able to be trustworthy enough because they paid the ultimate sacrifice, signed on the dotted line, so that way our country can be free, have the freedoms that we have today.
Member of the House Oversight Committee also expressing his concerns about this, speaking with News Nation's Chris Cuomo.
Do you believe that this is worthy of you asking some questions as to how did this information get out there?
Actually, I do. And stuff like this is very concerning when you have people who served our country having their records being released, whether it's the intelligence community or somebody else. We do need to get to the bottom of that. These records are supposed to be private, and that shouldn't take away from what he is trying to testify to and bring to light for the American people.
In previously unseen footage from our News Nation exclusive special, David Grusch spoke about his struggles with PTSD. And he believes even today that these conversations about PTSD and mental health should be happening. But he says the media outlet that plans to report on this plans to highlight 2 specific incidents surrounding his PTSD, incidents that you would learn about by looking at his medical records.
Listen, man, it doesn't matter if this man has depression, anxiety, or post traumatic stress. I'll say this again. He paid the ultimate sacrifice, signed on the dotted line. He went out there and put his life, his on the line for us to have these freedoms. And, if he comes back and he has post traumatic stress, anxiety, depression, or something, that doesn't mean he's crazy. It's just like a person that has bipolar. It doesn't mean that they're crazy. It just means that they have a mental illness that, needs treatment. And just like everybody else, we're all dealing with different things in our lives. That shouldn't tarnish our career, shouldn't tarnish our reputation, shouldn't, take away from the fact that we did all these things in our lives, and the government or the Pentagon and all these different agencies, they're willing to, put this man's livelihood and family in jeopardy, or, make it harder for him to be able to go out here and seem like he's, trustworthy, I guess, or be able to come out as a source for all this information because they want to make him seem like he's crazy and has all these different things wrong with him. It's disrespectful. And I believe that, the government is hiding something, because why would they go out of the way to leak something? And why would you break the law by leaking his medical records in the first place? Because it's against the law. It's against HIPAA, I believe. And if I'm wrong, comment down below and tell me where does it say that you can go out and leak somebody's personal medical records out to the public just because you want to make this guy seems like he's a Looney Tune or something like that, or he has some mental problems, so he's not trustworthy, and the stuff that he's saying shouldn't be taken seriously. So, but anyways, guys, my name is M. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think the government is trying to sabotage this man's livelihood, his career? He already heard. If you haven't heard the hearing, I have the hearing on my channel where I took and went and talked and reacted to it. You know, he talked about how people in his inner circle, his friends and family, were threatened. Some people had got hurt. You know, he knew people that had died. So, you know, if you haven't watched that channel, I watched that yet, go check it out on my channel. And then if you would, guys, you know, hit that like button. It always helps, so that way I can get the algorithm, so I can get my videos out to the public and get more love in here, so that way I can grow this channel to get it to a bigger audience, so that way we can have more content coming and flowing towards you guys. But I appreciate you guys. I guess I'll catch you guys later. Peace.